Thanks for stopping by. How are you today? I'm pretty good. I hope you had a great day. I hope you've had a great week. I haven't been by for a while. No internet and no video. I'm trying to get this done so that I can upload it before we lose it again. I'm sorry, I just dropped something. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, today I am going to tell you about a very exciting collaboration, and I'm going to show you a very sweet project. I'm not going to actually do the project because I don't want to, I want to be able to get this uploaded. So, but I'm going to show you what I did and how I did it. So, the RachandBella Crafts is doing another collaboration, and we are all so excited. Let me just picture here. There we go. Anyway, she kicked it off on the 1st, and on the 2nd, which is today, is Julie from Camelia Crafts. And then there's a whole lineup. There's Andrea from Artie Mays, Rach from RachandBella Crafts, Bella's Crafty Studios, Nonstop Papercrafts, Journals in Time, myself on the 8th. I mean, just so many people. Great, fabulous artists. You don't want to miss a thing. So, Rachel kicked it off yesterday. If you go to RachandBella Crafts, I'll leave the link below. Julie is today from Camelia Crafts. And then it goes on. Angela Kerr is on Sunday, the 4th. Eva from Bohemian Crafting. She is so fabulous. Have you been watching her newspaper? Have you been following? Do you follow her? She's fabulous. You've got to go to her channel and subscribe. She is fantastic. So anyway, Natalie from Line.Arrow, just everybody. Stacy, Crafty Jam, Seven Plaza, Night Owl Cottage, Collage. I mean, just a whole bunch of people. Great people. Julie from Jules Design. Anyway, how boho can you go? Hashtag, how boho can you go? That's all you have to remember. Put in that hashtag. It will take you to all the videos. And follow along. That would be fabulous, because I am. So, anyway, I've been creating a few things because I've had no internet. I figured, why do a video if I can't upload it? So, I just didn't. And, well, I have one in the queue, but I don't know whether it will go up or not. Because we've already started the collaboration. I'm going to be working on the ephemera for what I'm going to be making. I've already made one craft. If you go back a couple of videos, or the last video I did make a piece of ephemera with this kit. These kits are 50% off this month. That I'll be using. They're gorgeous, and they fit any theme, because Bohemian is everything. It's vintage, shabby chic. It's botanical. It's steampunk, eclectic. The sky's the limit. And with these kits, you can combine every single piece and come out with the most gorgeous journal. I wanted to print every page. It's amazing. So that's it about that. And I'll show you more tomorrow. We've had severe thunderstorms today and yesterday. Internet's been intermittent. More out than, in, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. So what I wanted to show you tonight is something very exciting that I figured out. So I was trying to get an image. I was trying to get an image from one of the images that I printed on paper, which I'll show you in, if I have it in here. Oh gosh, I really hope I have it in here. Is that it? Yeah. So, here's the image, okay? And I was trying to get it transparent and have it not smudge or anything like that. So I waxed it, and it did turn it into vellum. It was okay. It wasn't really what I was looking for. So then I tried some Let me see if it's in here. Sorry. Kind of messy because I've been working feverishly because I'm on the 8th. I'm scared. I just want to do a good job. So then I tried it on another image with, it's right here. This. This is the gel. I used the gloss, okay, because I was looking for that real translucent look, okay, of vellum. So that was all right, but it left streaks. The first one I did was horrible. I'll show it to you. See, you have to be so careful because otherwise it smudges the ink. Now I will be using this in a project because I love it, but it wasn't what I was looking for to make what I did. So that worked, but it did smudge the ink because I don't have an inkjet. But I'll still be using it because it's gorgeous and it feels great and it's wonderful. So I tried the wax. I threw that away. I didn't even keep it. Even though it turned it into vellum, it just wasn't, it didn't do what I needed it to do. It was still faded in the background. Like this, it's kind of, you know, I'll show you the difference. So then I put my thinking cap on. I went to my notes and I figured it out. And it is so exciting. All I did was I took this image and I printed it. Well, it's not the same one. Hold on. I took the image and I simply printed it on vellum. Okay, so there it is on vellum. But it's so vibrant and so gorgeous. And you can see through it. And you don't even know what's front and what's back. Except she's going the wrong way. And how I did this and got this beautiful, like, stained glass almost look without having to use, you know, messy stuff was, as you all know, who follow me or have been following me for the past year, I use a lot of this in my crafting. It is Krylon Crystal Clear Acrylic Coating Non-Yellowing. I've been using it for years for napkins and you name it, it gets sprayed. I've sent journals to people who have felt paper and stuff and they're like, what kind of paper is this? It's such a beautiful texture and what have you. So all I did was took my image, took it outside, quick spray, turned it over, quick spray, brought it in the house, done. And look at the difference. Can you see the difference? It's just beautiful. I absolutely am in love. So I did it on several things. This is on paper. And I think I printed it. Yeah, I know I did. But it might not be in here. These are just some scraps I'm going to be using. I'll put those over there. So here it is on paper, which is beautiful. I'll be still using it. But here it is on the sprayed vellum. And there's the back. And it's amazing. I wish I had kept a vellum one before I sprayed it because there's a huge difference. It's just, that's the front. That's the back. That's the front. That's the back. Okay? And I wished I had kept the waxed ones too because I could have shown you those. But it's just, I hope it's showing up in the camera. I really do because it's an amazing technique and something I think everybody needs to try. So that said, what I did was I took an image, we'll use this, and then I took a scrap of what I had. Now I had several to choose from because I didn't want to print anything. You can use book page. This is not book page, it's actually a digital, and it's Ruby and Pearl from one of her kits that I used for a journal a while ago. And if you're interested in what kit this is, I'll leave it in the description box below. But look, isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you can see that really well, but that's what I made. And I put, all I did was, and I'll show you, but I took the digital, which came in two pieces, this piece and another piece. And of course I had to cut it down, you know, to make it the size that I wanted to make it, to be able to put this girl in there. She's so beautiful. And then I just took a piece of a doily that I had and a rusted pin, and I put it through, but you can't poke yourself because it's in between this piece and this piece. And then, okay, so I put the doily on, and then I put the pin in, and I pushed it very carefully so I could get it in between the two book pages. Then I glued down the doily. So yeah. And then I just punched 2 holes at the top and put the ribbon in. Of course, I cut this out and put the image in, but that's all I did. So I'll show you how I did it real quick, and then I won't decorate it or ink it or anything like that. As you can see, I've inked it and aged it and put the ribbon on and put this little, you know, piece on. I did have to use a piece of age tape, but it's not age tape. I had a little scrap. When I cut this picture down, I saved the scraps. So what I did was I used one of the scraps as a piece of age tape. So yeah, it's, I don't know, I'm just so pleased with it. And what I plan on doing is, well, no, you can't see it on there. Oh, okay. So this is my page I've been using for inspiration. This is the page I chose for inspiration, and that's what I do with any kit. I pick a page to get my inspiration for colors, for my laces, my fabrics, whatever I'm going to use in the kit. Papers, paper clips, whatever I'm going to use in the kit. I choose something that I really like, and then I use that to get my inspiration for the colors and the theme and, you know, that whole thing, okay? So that's my inspiration. So I always leave that in front of me when I'm doing a project. So anyway, that's why I chose this green ribbon. It's not really this green, but it goes. So what I would do is probably on a page like, well, probably not this page, but I plan on it being a flip like this, so you can see both sides. See what I'm saying? It's gonna end up on a page, and so when the person actually takes this and turns the page, they'll see the back. If you can see that, I hope. So isn't that cool? So simple, and I'll show you. So all you do, this is another digital. I'll just open it up like this, okay? So what you want to do is you want to take these 2 pieces of paper. You want to put them like this and this. Now you can use book page, music page, you can use whatever you want. This just happens to be a scrap digital that I had not used. I'm pretty sure it's from the same kit as this one. It might not be, but I'll leave what kit that is if you're interested. And so then what I did was I took my picture, not this one, I'll use this one as an example. I took my photo like this, okay, and then I took a pencil. Where's my pencil? I took my pencil, I put a little circle here, a little circle here, a little circle here. You know, you place your image where you want it, and a little circle here. But I don't want to put the line here and here and here and here, because then she'll be too far out. So then what I did was I took my ruler. Now where's my dots? Okay, so my dot is here. And where's my other one? It's right there. So what I did was I matched up my dots, and then I brought it down. And I took my pencil and I went like this across to meet that dot. And then the 2 dots down here, I did the same thing. I brought it up. Where's my dot? There it is. And then I went like this to the other dot, which is right there. That line is actually in the whatever. It's in the paper. It's not, I didn't make that pencil line. So now I'm just going to erase my dots. Hold on one second. Let me get my eraser. Sorry about that. Sorry about the reach. So now I'm going to erase my dots, because I have my pencil line here. I have my pencil line here. So I can erase my dots. See, my pencil line is here. This line is in the digital. Great kit. Fabulous kit. I've used many parts of this kit in many projects. So I've got my pencil line here, my pencil line here. I'm just going to check her out, make sure she's going to fit in there. She's going to fit in there. So now I want to go inside the dot here. I don't want to go right to that dot. I want to kind of go over here. And I'm just going to make a pencil line here. And then the other dot is here. So I want to go in a little bit more, because I don't want her to fall out. And then I'm going to get my eraser, and I'm just going to make sure that I've got all my dots and everything gone. So then I just took my scissors, and I'll tell you more about the collaboration tomorrow and show you more of the kits and tell you all about the kits. They're 50% off at RachandBella Crafts for the entire month. So, you know, I would run over there and get those kits because they are so versatile. Every color in the rainbow is in those kits. I just happened to choose that one because those are my colors. So then you just want to cut it out, really. You know, on your pencil lines. I went down too far. Did I? Yep, I did. It's alright. That's what tape's for. I was following that black line down the bottom instead of here. But that's alright. It's fine. I'll show you how we're going to fix that. Well, you already know I'm going to fix it, if you follow me. For those of you who are new or happen to be stopping by, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. I prefer to do little craft-alongs. That's like my favorite thing to do. And to give tips and tricks and, you know, just have fun. And it's a great little family. I'm so fortunate, so blessed. I just love you all. And you all know that. I'm trying to get to my comments, but I can't because I have no Wi-Fi. And I do have data, but I can't get into my YouTube. I can't see your comments on my data. So I'm just going to tear this. I'm not going to cut it because I kind of want a little bit of a shabby look. You know, kind of an oldish, shabby look. So I'm going to tear this part. And that's the reason why you want to use pencil, because you want to be able to now erase all of your pencil marks. See? Very simple. And now, whatever image you're going to use for the other side, see, that's the image I use for the other side. This is the image I use for this side. It's two different images, two different book pages in the kit. So then I took and I made sure, I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm gonna flip it over though, because I want that side on the back. Okay, make sense? I'm actually gonna move this over a little bit because I want some words in there. Move it over a whole bunch. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to just do this. I'm going to take my scissors and do the same thing. I know it looks very off, but it won't be once we trim it up. I'm going to take my scissors, go at this point, be careful when you go through, and then just cut it out. Now I can come over this side. No, I don't dare. I said I can come over that side and kind of follow the lines, but no, I'm not going to do that because that's risky. Too risky for me. And I'm not looking for any perfection in this anyway, not in this project. My husband's cooking chicken Kiev. I'm so hungry. He is such a keeper. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. My throat is very dry. It's killing me. My allergies are killing me. Don't throw away that scrap. It's a great scrap. What did I do with the other one? It's here. Okay, just making sure. I don't want to throw away any scraps because I can either paint on them, you know, I do, you know, you can do that. That can be a little tough. Like, you know, something. I don't know. I don't know yet. So now I want to match these two up, and I am going to now, I think, wait. Okay, I'm going to leave that because I want this to be a flip. So I'm going to leave that there because I want it to hinge onto a page. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave that like that. Then you want to take your image, and all you're going to do is place it where you want. Make sure you're on the right side, and it's really hard to tell. Yeah, I think she's looking this way. I don't have the original print with me. Hold on one second. It's really hard to tell. Okay, it goes this way. So I'm going to place her in here. And just let me get that top piece so I can see what it's going to look like. Making sure that everything is lined up. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll tape her down. I just don't want to cut off her head. So I'm actually going to tape her on here. So I'm going to flip her over. I'm going to take my tape. Make sure she's straight. I did come a little bit close, didn't I? Wow. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So just be careful. Make sure. Oh, I know what I did. I moved it. See, I moved it down. So that's fine. She's still in there. So then I just did this. I'm just trying to get this onto the paper. Oh, but I don't want to get it on the image. Just the paper. I mean, the edge of the image is fine, but isn't this gorgeous? I mean, what? Simple can of spray varnish. And I'll show you, did I show you already what happened when I used that medium? I think I did. Yeah, I did. And I already threw away the waxed ones because I wouldn't use those in anything. They came out awful. So that's what I'm going to do for that. That's right side. Yes, that's the right side. It's very hard to tell. Oh, it's upside down. Yes, that's correct. I'm going to move this over like so. And now I just want to make sure this top and bottom are lined up, which they are. I'll just use this glue because it's right here. It dries fast. I'm going to go in here and just glue this whole thing down. And you can ink it and all of that afterwards, which is what I did, and then I embellished it. So then that goes like this. This other one I'll use as like probably a tag, or maybe another flip in another part of the journal. I'm not sure yet. But what a great idea for a journal page. Or even a tag, or really anything. I just think it's cool. And it's so simple, and you see how quick it is. I mean, I can't spray it in the house, otherwise I would show you how quick it is. You just spray it just once. As soon as you shake it up, take the cover off, you know, shake it up, take the cover off, psh, turn it over because it dries in seconds, psh, and then just kind of wave it in the air a little bit so that there's no fumes, and then that's it. It doesn't smell or anything. There's no fumes. I have no fumes. I have no nothing. The Fabri-Tac is stronger. Believe it or not, the smell on the Fabri-Tac is so much stronger than that. I should be using the Fabri-Tac outside. I'm just going along all of here so it's all closed up. That's all I'm doing. But it doesn't want to come out. I don't know why. I think it needs to be filled. And then you just do this. I am definitely channeling Heather at Ruby and Pearl, and Heather at Rose Hill Paper Cottage, because they do stuff like this all the time. And of course, Angie, who, you know, really set the stage for aging and making things look really cool and old. So I'm just kind of folding back a little bit and just, you know, making it look a little bit more shabby. And now I'm just going to take my ruler, push this back, put that back on. Oh, Angela Kerr came out with a new kit today. I have to watch her video if y'all are interested. I am so excited. I can't wait to see it. She gave me one little tiny, teeny tiny sneak peek. So I have no idea. None. But she is so excited about it, and she's worked really hard on it. So now I'm just going to tear this instead of cutting it, because I want that book page torn edge like it had been torn out of a book. But the other side I need to kind of keep, because I want that piece to, you know, hinge onto a page. So that's the front. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see what's the front. That's the front. Yeah, because I put the front of the photo. I put the front of the photo. Hold on. I have to push this back because it's right on the edge. There. Can you guys see that? I mean, it's like glass. It's seriously, it looks like a window. It's beautiful. I think I'll just kind of leave that up. So then what I'll do is, where's my scissors? This has a fold in it, so I am just going to cut that fold. I don't want to tear it because I don't, yeah, you know. I'm afraid to tear that. And I can see that I have a pencil mark. So I'll erase that. This is not a pencil mark. That's actually in the digital. I'm just making sure all my pencil marks are gone. That's in the digital. It's really hard to tell what's in the digital and what's my pencil mark. But I'm doing this for a reason, because once you ink, you know, if you're going to ink around it, once you do that, you can't get your eraser off. I mean, you can't get your pencil marks off. And just make sure no pencil on the other side. That's on the digital. And actually, this is pretty cool because you can kind of make sure everything's pushed down around your paper too. Good idea. Don't need your bone folder, just use your eraser. And now I'm going to push this back a little bit, just to kind of give it that look. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is simply make sure that's folded like so. And that is going to be in my journal. Let me get a page. If I have a page here. Hold on. I do have pages in my journal. Oh dear. I'll just take this. I'll take my scraps. They're on my rolling cart over there. This is just one of my prints, reprint, you know, my copies, you know, from my own letters and stuff like that. So let's just say, for example, this is one of the pages. It's not. This is not. You know, that's not one of the pages I'm going to be using. So just say that this is the page, right, in your journal. So it's going to open like this. So it actually needs to do, it will be on this page, like so, right? Hold it up. It'll be on your page like this, or it could be, hold on, it'd be better if it does it this way. Actually, let's do it this way. Hello. Okay, so now it's on your page like this, right? And then it flips, and you've got that on the back. Okay, so it's on your page like this, right? You can see all that through it. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. Can you see that? You can see right through it. And on the vellum, you can't. If you spray it, you can. But on plain vellum, you cannot see through it. But look at. And then you flip it like this, and you've got this on the other side, which is so cool. And that's it. That's tonight's video. And then, of course, you know, you can decorate it. I just punched 2 holes up here, put a little ribbon through, and added this to the bottom. And that's how I got that. That's it. I put this, you know, started out with something like this, obviously. You know, cut it to where I needed it, cut it off the edges and stuff. This doesn't need to be cut at all anymore. I'm going to save that to use as a flip, you know. I'll rough up the edges a little bit and what have you. But what do you think? Leave me a note in the comments about my glass paper. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but it's cool. Let's see it on here. Can you see that image? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. Let's see it on something written. You can see the writing, you can see the numbers. I know you can't probably in the camera, but you can see everything through this. It's so cool. Anyway, that's it. It's so cute. I love it. I can't wait to put these in my journal. So until we meet again, this is all I used. Vellum, a digital, and Krylon Crystal Clear Acrylic Coating 1303. Non-yellowing, moisture resistant, dries in minutes. I actually did a video on spraying my journal covers with this because it keeps them from ever getting dirty. So if you have a light colored paper that you used or cardstock that you used, if you spray it with this, it'll never tear, it'll never get dirty, and it will last forever. And that's what we want. We want our things to last forever. We want to pass these things down generations, you know? I want to hide this stuff in secret places so that when I pass and go to heaven, my kids will find them and they'll be like, oh my gosh, who is that? Is that a family member of ours? Like, really? Mom? What? Why didn't you ever tell us about her? Who is she? Oh dear, I'm getting carried away. All right, that's tonight's video, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. So, until next time, be well, be safe, and God bless. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.